Good evening. Welcome to CrazyKen's Midnight Madness. Tonight, we're going to go over Somnium Micro Technologies, the DreamViewer. So this is one of those things that I really found my passions and I'm in love with is analog horror. So I thought I'd bring my passion to you, my viewers. Anyway, if you have an opportunity, please go check out Somnium Micro Technologies. This series was produced by Holly Fernwright. Also, check out the links in the description. Support those creators that create this Well, here we go. It's my first live viewing, and I'm a little nervous. Support those creators who give us this great content. And tonight, we're going to be going over all 10 of the Somnium DreamViewer videos. So if it's your first time, please like, comment, subscribe. If you like what I'm doing here, we're going to try to do this from midnight until done for the next, 2-3 times a week. I'll have an actual schedule up for us here soon. But I guess this isn't why you're here. You're here to see the videos. So let's go ahead and pull this up. Presented by Somnium Micro Technologies. This is pretty nice 80s aesthetic. Somnium DreamViewer, product overview and user guide. Congratulations on your purchase of a Somnium DreamViewer from Somnium Micro Technologies. You're about to embark on a journey of discovery into the most mysterious realm of all, the world of your dreams. Interesting. I like that 80s, corporate vibe. The late night infomercial thing going on here. What is the Somnium DreamViewer? The Somnium DreamViewer from Somnium Micro Technologies scans your brain as you sleep, recording and storing data from the visual cortex. All right, looks like we got a diagram of it here. It is interesting why they blacked out his eyes, but okay, looks like we have an electrode array that attaches to your temples and then a control box. How does it work? Step 1, user's guide. Go to sleep. Well, that was a little faster. We're going to go ahead and back that up a little bit here. All right. Let's go ahead and blow this up for everyone here. Step 1, the user goes to sleep and has a dream. Step 2, ooh, what was that? Did y'all see that? Hold on, let me back that up. What's going on here? There's a little glitch there. Let's take a look at that. Oh, nope, didn't back it up far enough here. My apologies, everyone. Oh, nope, I think it was a little further back here. Whoa. Did y'all see that? Let's see if we can get this to go back here. What the hell was that? All right, okay, there's nothing there. Okay. I might actually have to slow this down for a moment here. That was really creepy. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of creepy. Let's see. Playback speed. Let's go 25. Actually, probably don't have to go 25. Let's go half. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Now, mind you, I haven't seen this video before. This is all fresh to me. It looks like a eye with some brain, some electro, some with a little moon in there. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. That's creepy. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving. And it was just a flash, too. That's insane. The DreamViewer records dream images from your sleep, I'm assuming. I know you guys are going to get mad at me for backing this up so much. Here we go. In the morning, the captured dream images are ready to print. Okay, interesting. Example of a dream image by a dream viewer. Charles Crawford, 32, dream recorded October 8th, 1982. Somnium DreamViewer. Oh, look at that.
I was walking through my hometown. There were people, buildings, everything else. Cars, roads, trees were still there. Just no people, no buildings. At first I couldn't tell exactly where I was, but as I figured out, I remember feeling a sense of wonder in the landscape that was revealed when there were no buildings in the way.
I'll try to adjust the sleep.
Yes. I walked through the maze of empty lots of streets, heading closer to where my house was. Nobody there, the sunset, the street was turned on. Darkness had approached my house. I could see in the distance that despite all the other buildings being gone, my house was still there. In front of my house, walking up the middle of the street, was a man. I couldn't make out his features, but as I got closer, I could see that his body was made from dark piece of newspaper, which was canvas arranged in a mesh way. The only feature I could make out was his eyes, and on their forced nose. Despite his strange appearance, I felt sort of kinship with him. He reached out to touch me, and I woke up.
Okay. So what I gathered there is it looked like in his dream he met some guy. He walked over to his house and he let's take a look at that picture again, huh? The only feature I could make out was his eyes lit like fluorescent bulbs. Despite his strange appearance, I felt sort of kinship with him. He reached out to touch me and I woke up. Huh. Look at that. That guy looks creepy. You're right. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Dream recorded October 8th, 1982. Imaging questions and answered. Why do my DreamViewer photos seem blurry or smeared? Deeper sleep results in a cleaner dream imagery. If your REM cycles are unstable, your DreamViewer images may be affected. Try using supplements or changing your sleeping habits in order to get a better night's sleep. See pamphlet ABCs of ZZZs. Getting your best sleep. This does sound like a corporate. Why do my DreamViewer photos lack color? Color spectrum reproduction from the visual cortex impulses is often not exact. Make sure you're wearing your DreamViewer securely throughout your sleep in order to maintain clear neural impulse readings. See guide section, fitting your DreamViewer. Why do I experience nightmares? Some unpleasant dreams are normal. When experiencing a nightmare, it is important to keep in mind that the things... Ooh, hold up. Before we get too far here, let me finish reading this for you. When experiencing a nightmare, it is important to keep in mind that things you witnessed are not real. It's all in your head. Oh, did you guys see that? Hold on. Looks like we got another little... We are what? Looked like we were, looked like something said we are trapped in your mind. We are trapped with you in your mind, waiting for you to return. Okay, that wasn't creepy. If you experience an increase in frequencies of nightmare, stop using the Somnium. If nightmares do not stop after you cease using the DreamViewer, call 1-800-DREAMER. To speak to a licensed dream physician about your dream suppressants. Make sure to call immediately. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can... I don't know. Should I call it? I don't know. It's midnight. Probably get some poor schmucks home. All right, now it looks like we got the end screen here. This has been a presentation of Somnium Micro Technologies. Please see supplementary cassettes for additional information. Oh, looks like we are on video 2, legal action. All right, this looks like one of those, you know, did you fall down the stairs at 111 blah blah lane? Call for your free analysis, and you might be able to get a class action lawsuit commercial. Isn't that what this looks like to y'all?
If you or a loved one was diagnosed with sleep paralysis, night terrors, waking dream hallucinations, permanent nightmare syndrome, or any nightmare-related disorder, in conjunction with use of the Somnium DreamViewer or other Somnium Micro Technologies products, you may be entitled to financial compensation. The rise of nightmare-related disorders in this country in recent years has only worsened. Use of brain-affecting devices produced by Somnium Micro Technologies may have put you at risk of dreams resulting in fear, despair, anxiety, and panic. In rarer cases, use of these devices may also result in more serious symptoms. Don't delay. Call the number on your screen now for a free legal consultation and information packet. We know your dreams are important to you. This corruption of minds will not go unpunished. For those currently affected by these nightmares, we urge you to seek help in the form of dream suppressant medication immediately.
Easy Doze. Relief from your worst nightmares.
Like lost dogs, they follow you home. Now the house is theirs. A wound opened that will never be healed. That was creepy. I think I want to watch that again. See if there's anything hidden in there besides. You notice how the face changes? God, that's well done. I'm curious what's going on with the overall arching narrative of this is going to be. All right. So it looks like we went from, your class action lawsuit type commercial to a ad for an easy dose maximum strength dream suppressant to control nightmares for 48 hours. That is definitely interesting. And then we cut right into, it looks like almost a hacked signal or a pirate signal with a young lady there, and all you see is kind of the outline of her face. Like lost dogs, they follow you home. Now the house is theirs, and it seems like she's changing. See that? Look at that. That is weird. So, yeah, it's just kind of, oh my God, it looks like a black-eyed kid. Oh, crap. Oh, look how that's changing. Okay. Then never be healed. And then it go into some static here. I think we're about to go into that. All right, now we are in the third video, Dream Locations. Interpreting Your Dreams. Volume 1, Locations. Presented by Somnium Micro Technologies. All right, got that 80s chip, 70s, 80s vibe going on here. Interpreting Your Dreams. All right, we're going to stop this because this is going a little fast. For as long as man has dreamt, he has asked himself, how do our dreams relate to the waking life? How do our dreams relate to waking life? What can be learned from them? With this series, we'll introduce you to a dream interpretation method developed by Somnium researchers. Digging the music. Locations play a major role in dream interpretation. Frequently, dreams contain locations from our everyday life. But just as often as we see the landscapes born of pure fantasy, this is like the hold music for the IRS. Part 1, Common Real-World Locations. Home. In all likelihood, you spend most of your time at home, so it's no wonder you dream about it too. Current and past domiciles are extremely common locations for dreams, often with parts of them transported into stranger locales. Although the geometry may change, your home is always your home. Got a nice picture of a really nice house there. Everything seems chipper and cheerful. The sky. Dreams of flight are a longtime favorite of many dreamers. If you experience them, pay attention to how you are flying and how... Oh, I knew I should have paused that. Let me back that up a little bit here. Pay attention to how you are flying and how much control you have over your motion. This is often linked to our personal confidence in achieving our goals. But above all, have fun. All right, seems pretty cool. Work. Stress and dissatisfaction in the workplace can lead to an increased frequency of work-related dreams. Often, we think about problems from our 9-to-5s as we slip into dreams. These problems can cross over or manifest in different ways. Just remember, in a dream, you can always quit. I wish, right? Maybe in a dream you can, but in reality, it costs money. Got another glitch going on here. What's going on? The labyrinth. Feelings of guilt or doubt may lead you to the labyrinth. See the others trapped within you, marching towards the infinite center, running from their past towards an uncertain future. The labyrinth traps us all. You've been here before, and you'll be here again. Well, that's not ominous or anything. All right, something's going on with the video here. We are always here. Comforting others on the path is discouraged. The labyrinth exists within us all. Forgetting is a... Don't want to miss that. Hang on. Forgetting is a quiet comfort. Oh, gosh. Boy, these are so fast. Hang on. You will always be watched from above. Always. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, right? Oh, that is fucking creepy. What's going on here? Know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You see that little head right there? What the hell is that? Oh, I'm hooked. Time is a solid mass of iron. Your house is the center point. Place your palms to the cold metal. Sickness is your way of life. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like... Oh, that's an eyeball, dude. Is that a fucking eyeball? No way. Look at that. Well done. Wrought in a dream of awakening. Cast your hot flesh onto the teeth of cold iron. You were always here. That wasn't ominous. I can't say that word. That wasn't spooky or what? School. Now we go right back into, it seems like something's talking to us from like an alternate reality or your dream state or something and interjecting these in here. This is pretty freaking well done. 76% of survey respondents report having dreams of being in school, even years and decades after graduating. As high school is a formative time, stress and emotions from that experience often imprint themselves on the deepest parts of the psyche. Don't worry, though. Those tests you didn't study for aren't real. All right. That labyrinth thing was creepy. I just remember I'm watching this for myself. Thank you for coming on this journey of dream interpretation with us. Stay tuned. Oh. Hi, Infinite. How's it going, brother? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Stay tuned for more resource guide to guide you on your journey of introspection and self-actualization. Man, this says midnight schedule, man. All right, what do we got? What's the next one? That was freaking weird. Hallucinations, Somnium, DreamViewer. All right. Okay, looks like we got a door opening and some kind of doctor, maybe? No, it's a child. Okay, what's going on here?
Mommy. Mommy.
Good morning, baby.
Mommy, I had a bad dream last night.
Oh, baby. Daddy's still asleep. We better be quiet.
Okay, that was weird. Hold on, I want to watch that again.
Daddy's still asleep. We better be quiet.
Uh-oh, what happened to my, okay, something's weird here. Did I drop the... All right. Nope. All right, let's see. Are we still going? All right, cool. We are still going. I thought we had dropped here. All right, so Midnight Movie will return after these messages. Okay. Channel 37. Does someone you love have waking dreams, hallucinations? Real sufferers of waking dream hallucinations.
Drive to work, it follows me. When I look up at it, I can feel its claws sink into my chest and devour me. I try not to look at it anymore, but I know it's there. I can hear its wings beating, even over the engine of my car. I can feel it staring at me through my apartment walls.
I see it every day, somewhere in the corner of my eye. At the store, I'll see it slither past the end of the aisle as I turn the corner. In the car, I'll see it in the rearview mirror, curled around my headrest. At home, I'll hear its scaly belly dragging along my roof just feet above my bed. My husband tries to get me to open the front door sometimes. He'll be home from work, bringing back groceries, or trying to see the kids again. He'll scream, cry, plead, even fly into a rage when I don't answer him for hours. I don't look through the peephole anymore. I know it's not him. I buried him last year.
Wow, okay.
Do these stories sound familiar? If you or a loved one suffers from waking dream hallucinations, there is help. Special medical facilities for those suffering from waking dream hallucinations are available at no cost in many major American cities. These facilities can help prevent the spread of the disease and the suffering that it brings. Remember, the entities that you see are not real. They cannot hurt you as long as you don't believe in them. We urge you to refer any
As long as you don't believe in them. Are you kidding me? Okay. So what I'm gathering so far is this dream contraption, the DreamViewer, is causing people to see their dreams in reality. So hallucinations, causing more nightmares. Because we saw the infomercial about, the class action lawsuit. They've made medication to help this, to help people not dream. And then we're getting these strange cuts. So I'm interested to see where this is going to go.
anyone you suspect of being afflicted by these hallucinations to this number. Call now for a free consultation. There's no obligation, and we can provide transport and other accommodations to help us manage this condition. Don't show fear. Get help today.
Oh, why can't you show fear if they're not real, right?
Show
Hang on.
fear. Get Call now for a free consultation. There's no obligation,
What is this? FDS Support Group Network.
and we can
Federal
provide transport
Ad Board?
and other
Okay.
accommodations to help us manage this condition. Don't show fear. Get help today.
All right. Well, what does it matter if you do if it's not real? Oh, what? Whoa, okay. Okay, that just, whoa. All right. Yeah, that just really, okay, I need a moment here. So this is that lady Carol, right? Where she's saying that her husband's banging at the door, right? Let me go back a little bit here. Yeah, Carol D, 62, Redding, California, suffered for over 20 months.
It's not him. I buried him last year. Answer him for hours.
Go stream.
I don't look through the peephole anymore. I know it's not him. I buried him last year.
Okay,
Suffering that it brings.
let's go back
to
up
being
here
afflicted
now.
by these obligation, and we
Dude,
can
this has
provide
got
to manage this condition.
the hackles
Don't show
in my
fear.
hair
Get
going
help
nuts.
today.
No. Okay, stop. Full stop. If this is just a dream, how do we got it on video? That does, okay. All right. So these aren't hallucinations. These are real things. Okay, all right. So they're obviously real. Whatever that was, just busted in the door. Yeah. Okay, that's creepy. All right. And we know it's Carol, right? She says her husband bangs on the door every night and she hears it. What do we got here? Hallucinations, additional voices by N. Skinner. All right, Fears of the Children, courtesy of the U.S. National Library of Medicine. All right, interesting. And he broke her window and she got it on video. Okay, we got a typical government warning sign here from the Federal Bureau of Metaphysical Intelligence, United States of America. Warning, this tape is FBMI property. The following recording is classified material related to an ongoing historical case investigated by the Federal Bureau of Metaphysical Intelligence. If you are not authorized to view this material, destroy this tape immediately. Federal law provides severe criminal and civil penalties for the unauthorized viewing, reproduction, or distribution of classified material, as well as special extrajudicial punishment under the Wake Up Act of 1986, Title 67, United States Code, Section 132. The FBMI investigates all allegations of classified breaches. All right, that's interesting. The Federal Bureau of Metaphysical Intelligence. Okay. Curious what this is going. Evidence Archive, case redacted, tape 1532C1, clearance sec limited, LIMDIS, obtained September 28th, 1986. Supplemented material will appear.
I'm writing this down because there are only two options left as I see it. Either I'm going crazy and need to be committed immediately, or the things that I'm seeing are real. And I'm not sure what happens then. I'm not sure who to turn to or if anyone will believe me, but this feels real. I'm afraid, but I know what's real. And I need to know that someone else will know what's going on, no matter what happens to me. I'll start at the beginning. I've always been somewhat of a recluse, not out of misanthropy, I just prefer my own company. I manage to get by doing freelance programming work that pays the bills, but it also allows me a great deal of freedom with my schedule. I've always been a night owl, so naturally I gravitated to a nocturnal schedule, and one where I never needed to worry about when I slept or woke up. Once I was free from the tyranny of alarm clocks, I became interested in exploring my dreams. I always had vivid dreams quite frequently, and I was trying to master lucid dreaming, so when I first heard of the DreamViewer device, I ordered one immediately. I've always been interested in electronic gadgets. I'm sure you could probably tell that by the fact that I'm recording this on a note recorder and not just writing it down on paper, but among all the technology I'd seen in my life, the DreamViewer was something completely different. When it arrived in the mail, I immediately opened it. I watched the instructional tapes, and I began using it that very same day. Of course, it worked exactly as advertised, but I began to notice something strange happening over time. As soon as I started using the DreamViewer, all my dreams had a strange undercurrent. It wasn't something I could put my finger on at first, but the inhabitants of the dream worlds that I visited all seemed to get more and more reclusive, paranoid, and despondent as time went on. I also found it impossible to lucid dream. Somehow I'd always forget to reality check myself despite being so diligent about it in the past. At first, these symptoms were very mild and ignorable, so I kept using the device without thinking much of it. However, that changed the day I had one particular dream. The first thing I remember was that I was in a massive cave of blue ice. Winds howled around me and I could feel the cold gusts against my face. I wasn't alone though. This older man and I were journeying further into this cave, and soon we came across an old house, frozen in the ice. We worked to free the door from the ice and opened it. Once inside, we broke apart some wooden furniture and made a fire. I asked the man, "Why are we here?" And the first
Oh, those are pictures from the DreamViewer themselves. Okay.
words I had spoken to him. He said, "I cannot escape from here, but you can, if you can break your fate." Then he raised one gnarled finger up and pointed out the warped glass of the window. I stood and peered through the glass. Outside, I saw a shadowy door standing on the other side of the cave. At first, I couldn't make out a single feature, just a black rectangular shape, but as I stared, I could pick out more and more details in its presence. It shook me to my core. Its frame consumed my entire vision. It was something that somehow I knew was there before, but I had never truly seen. Its perspective was off, its corners bent the wrong way. Something about it was just wrong. When I woke up, I could remember the details of my dream as well as any, but when I tried to remember even a single detail of that door, it slipped from my mind like trying to grasp flowing water in my hands. I could feel that there was once detail in that form, but now it was completely missing from my mind. After that, my dreams always ended the same way. I would go through this world for some time, not always in the ice caves, of course. It could be in a forest or in a city. It didn't matter. But then at some point, I would look at a faraway wall or into a corner of a room, and I would see that door. Well, once I saw it, I would just stop and stare, and it would slowly fill my vision in my mind until I woke up. It didn't matter if I used the DreamViewer or not. I would only have these dreams, and I would always see the door. Despite seeing it every time, I could never remember it other than just as a dark and formless mass of wood. It was like there was a door casting a shadow, but the shadow was all I could ever remember of it. I feared seeing it. I feared even thinking about it. It became all-consuming. I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. It felt so silly to be afraid of something so mundane, so ubiquitous. I couldn't just tell people about something I could barely explain to myself. Another night, maybe 2 weeks later, I had another dream. I was in a car being driven through a dense city that was crawling with soldiers. The car was driven by someone I knew, and I was hiding in the back seat because this occupying military force was hunting me. Eventually, we made our way down a twisting alleyway. We exited the car, and we went up some stairs to a small apartment in a large, grimy building. The guy who had driven me there and I sat at a table across from an older woman in a small room with a high ceiling, lit by yellow sconces that glowed with a sick electricity. She spoke to us in hushed tones of a group called the Children of Minos, who had taken control of the city. We were part of some sort of resistance, and for a moment I remembered hearing these names before, these phrases.
I think that Children of Minos is going to probably be important. Probably want to remember that. Keep that in the peripheral there.
and some forgotten memory returned to me. But just as it happened, we heard a pounding at the door downstairs and a splintering of wood. They told me to get to the roof and hide myself, and pointed me out the fire escape as they rushed out the other door. I ran out and grabbed the rough metal rungs of the ladder in my hands. Flying up the rickety framework as the sounds of violence grew louder behind me, I pulled myself up on the last balcony, onto the roof. There, waiting for me at the far end of the roof, was the black door. This time, though, I didn't immediately freeze upon seeing it. I took some tentative steps towards it, and then as I heard shouting and the clanking of boots climbing rungs, I moved faster. I reached the threshold, and the presence of the door blocked out all other sensation from my mind. I could barely hear the soldiers scream at me and ready their guns over the ringing and thrumming in my ears. It pulled me closer to grasp the handle, and the cold metal pierced my mind. I turned the knob, and the rotation echoed through my body and made my stomach do somersaults. I pushed forward and fell into the thick, inky abyss. I must have fallen for days. At least, it felt like days. It very well could have been weeks. I felt the barrier between my body and the darkness become unstitched, like a thread being pulled along my skin that let my soul spill out. My senses became detached and foreign to each other. I could see texture and undulation in the void, hear far-off echoes, and feel the wind blow through what was left of my physical form, but all of these sensations felt like they were happening separately, like my body and mind were being stretched like taffy across a tapestry of chaos. I existed in this state, being fundamentally broken, but still conscious, like grains of sand being blown through a pitch-black sandstorm. After a time, it all just sort of ended. I fell back into my body with the force of a truck hitting a brick wall. I screamed, forcing air out of unfamiliar lungs in a primal expression of terror. I choked and screamed, my muscles firing from the basest instinct, propelled me out of bed and onto the floor where I thrashed for a few moments before remembering where I was, who I was. Once my eyes adjusted to the light and I could recall how to move my body, I checked my computer's calendar. It had only been 7 or 8 hours since I had fallen asleep. Everything was just as I had left it. That was last week. Since then, I haven't been sleeping. I don't want to go back there. The caffeine pills are keeping me going fine enough, but my headache is getting worse and worse. I can barely concentrate, and as I look over at my bed, part of me is begging to slip under the sheets and rest, but I just can't. It had only been 7 or 8 hours since I had fallen asleep. I can't keep this up much longer, but 3 days ago, I saw it in the corner of my eye in my living room. When I tried to look directly at it, it disappeared just as quickly, but since then, it's been showing up more and more, and now it doesn't go away when I look at it. I can see it now. It's on the far wall of my bedroom. It's like a monolith carved out of pitch black sky. I can see the frame now, and the handle. I don't know what's going to happen. I think this is the only way to end this. I have to go through again. I have to go through.
Wow. Okay, so something has to do with that door. All right, let's see. Cole Sharp was reported missing on September 21st, 1986. This tape and the supplementary material was recovered from his apartment by Oakland Police Department officers who then transferred custody to the FBMI. All right, so maybe that door isn't just in the dream. Maybe it's a reality. Sharp currently remains missing. Okay. Wow. All right. Man, this is a gem in the rough. Orientation. All right, let's see what we got going on here. My stream's a little slow. I'll make sure that gets a little better.
A third of our lives are spent sleeping, and we rarely remember our dreams long after we wake. Some say that our dreams hold the secrets to living our best lives. One revolutionary company
So just so you guys know, I live out in the country, so if my stream ends up being a little slow, that's why. But I'll get this all dialed in for you, and the more of you join me every night at midnight, the better we'll get. I got a new computer coming in, and hopefully that'll make a difference. If you have any questions, please, leave a comment or say hi in the chat.
Looking to take us there and beyond. As we explore the new world of the 1980s, technological possibilities are opening themselves to us everywhere in the fields of transportation, automation, computers, and more. But as we enhance the world around us, we must also look within ourselves. The world of our dreams, so often overlooked in our hectic modern era, is waiting to be explored. Just as we reached for the moon, we can reach a higher understanding of ourselves through analysis of our brain's greatest mystery, our dreams. Now, the biggest name in dream research is becoming the hottest name in consumer electronics. Somnium Micro, incorporated in 1981, is poised to take the world by storm. But who is behind these amazing advances? The brains behind Somnium Micro are the neuroscience whiz kids of 5 Labs. 5 Labs was founded in 1975, named for its 4 founders. These 4 individuals started 5 Labs to pursue their dreams of studying dreams. With government funding from the FBMI, 5 Labs was able to make significant breakthroughs in dream imaging. As soon as the first images of dreams were developed, these scientists knew that this technology was meant to be shared with the world, and thus, the Somnium Micro company was born. Somnium's flagship consumer product, the DreamViewer, is still in early stages of development. That's why we need your expertise, determination, and skill to make this dream a reality. At Somnium, we put our employees first. That means things like health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, and daily psychological evaluations are part of your standard employee benefits package. Above all else, Somnium embraces a culture of safety. We care about your well-being and want to make sure that your workplace is a welcoming and safe one. That's why, no matter your job description, whenever you're at the Somnium Research Campus, we ask that you always follow the 4 principles of safety. Always keep the lights on. The research campus closes at 9 p.m. That means all employees must be out of the building by 9:30. No exceptions. If you need to stay behind for any reason, you must alert your supervisor and FSO.
Pretty simple,
Stay with a buddy. Don't wander around the office alone. If you need to access something in an unoccupied part of the office, bring a coworker along. If you're asked to accompany a coworker, make it a priority. Safety is number 1. Report everything to your FSO. If you see anything strange, immediately contact your floor safety officer. No matter how benign it seems, your FSO will let you know whether evacuation is necessary.
There it is. Don't show fear again. Okay. Why is that? Did I miss something here? Why is it everything's about fear? On your worksheet, select one of the images set that does not belong. Set 1. Crab. Some weird crab. Octopus. Snake, sorry, snake. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? What the hell is that? I can't make that out. So that's a snake. God, I can't believe I thought that was an octopus. Looks like a brain, doesn't it? Or a snake's mouth? Okay, crab. Set 2. Stork. go again. We got another one. What is up with this? Look at that. Oh, it's the same face. The one that I thought was a snake head. It looks like it's a face. Okay. Moth. Moth. Set 3. Human. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got another one. Oh, look at that. So, okay, it's a closer... what the hell? It almost looks like an upside down... what? Man, I ain't got a clue. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments, please. Another human. Oh. That's like a CT scan of a brain, maybe? Or those fangs. Oh, that might be a snake. Skeleton. Okay. Human skeleton. Oh. All right. That's freaking creepy. Oh, it's cadaver. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. That was definitely insane. So it looks like, you know, back here we're starting out with our enhanced work, but I almost want to watch this one again. What do we got here?
A third of our lives are spent sleeping, and we rarely remember our dreams long after.
I swear to
we
God,
wake.
I missed something.
Some say that our dreams hold the secrets to living our best lives. One revolutionary company is looking to take us there and beyond.
But I don't understand is all the fear, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's like if you're afraid of them, can these things hurt you? That's what I want to find out. We won't watch all this. I just want to. There's a couple of spots I want.
Opening themselves to us everywhere in the fields of transportation, automation.
Okay.
But as we enhance the world around us, we must also look within ourselves, our dreams. Now, the biggest name in dream research is becoming the hottest name in consumer electronics. Somnium Micro Technologies, incorporated in 1981, is poised to take the world by storm. But who is behind these amazing advances? The brains behind Somnium Micro Technologies are the neuroscience whiz kids of 5 Labs. 5 Labs was founded in 1975, named for its 4 founders. These 4 individuals started 5 Labs to pursue their dreams of studying dreams. With government funding from the FBMI, 5 Labs was able to make significant breakthroughs in dream imaging.
Okay. Right.
As soon as the first images of dreams were developed, these scientists knew that this technology was meant to be shared with the world.
Right, we know.
And thus, the Somnium Micro Technologies company was born.
Okay.
Somnium's flagship consumer product, the DreamViewer, is still in early stages of development.
Did you notice
That's
it
why
was
we
kind
need
of
your
showing us
expertise, determination,
brain?
and skill to make this dream a reality.
Like it almost looked like a... All right, this is the part I wanted to see again. Right here.
At Somnium, we put our employees first. That means things like health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, and daily psychological evaluations are part of your standard employee benefits package. Above all else, Somnium embraces a culture of safety. We care about your well-being and want to make sure that your workplace is a welcoming and safe one.
Why wouldn't it?
That's why,
the
no matter
question.
your job description, whenever you're at the Somnium Research Campus, we ask that you always follow the 4 principles of safety. Always keep the lights on.
Okay.
The research
that seems
campus
a little...
closes at 9 p.m. That means all employees must be out of the building by 9:30. No exceptions. If you need to stay behind for any reason, you must alert your supervisor and FSO. Stay with a buddy. Don't wander around the office alone. If you need to access something in an unoccupied part of the office, bring a coworker along.
Does this all
You're asked to
simulate so
accompany
the
a
lights
coworker.
on,
Make it
don't
a
go
priority.
anywhere by yourself?
Safety is number 1. Report everything to your FSO. If you see anything strange, immediately contact your floor safety officer. No matter how benign it seems, your
Is this like
FSO will
Stranger
let you
Things
know
where they
whether
opened up a
evacuation is
portal and the
necessary.
shit's flowing through? Is that what's going on? All right, yeah, we don't need to watch this again. Okay, let's go ahead and go. We're gonna go ahead and move on. But so what I'm getting, so like in that one vision, it said, you know, in that one thing, it said, "Don't show fear," and we've seen it again. Don't show fear in this orientation video. But if these things are just hallucinations, why does it matter whether you show fear or not? Because they can't hurt you, right? Apparently, they can, as we saw with like Carol and her husband breaking the door. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next video here. All right, this is I can't really say that. NEZNAVCA. New Fairbolt Historical Society Tape Archive ID 423 Neznavaka. I can't. Okay. In 1876, architect Jean-Pierre Albacet was commissioned to design a prison to be built on the coast near the city of New Fairbolt. All right. As he did for many such projects, Albacet traveled to the site to survey the land and spent the night camping under the stars to connect himself to the site. It is said that that night he had a dream of sprawling, spiraling corridors, of waves crashing at the feet of a half-submerged statues, intertwined rooms of iron and stone. When he awoke, he set to design the prison that would be named. Infinite brain on drugs, right? Hold on, I think I missed something there. This is the name of the prison. Upon its completion in 1884, Nezvaka, we'll just call it Nez, would house 999 prisoners in a maximum security cells. Borrowing elements of the concept of which Panopticon Naz was a space in which prisoners knew that they were always potentially under surveillance, but in what manner they knew not. That's right, Infinite. Brain drugs. It was a space outside of life. Nowhere in that place was there a mirror to see your reflection, to remind you of your own humanity, nor did the light seem to cast any shadows. We were like ghosts in there. I would finish my shifts and go home unable to remember what I had done. I did not want to remember. Henry Solomon, Nesnavika Guard, 1889. Within the prison, it felt crushing, like a weight of iron pressing upon my body. I often forgot if I was a guard or prisoner. My perceptions became as spiraling as warped as those wretched corridors. The prison was the same size as the world, or rather, it was the world. Bradley Sowell. Sowelli. Bradley Sowelli, Nesnavica Guard, 1889. That's how you say it, Nesnavica. Our schedules would shift and change like time itself was being rearranged. The stone walls of that place should have stood for the order and pattern, but they became symbols of chaos. Well, you guys slow down the writing a little bit. Back that up. Symbols of chaos. It was like being in a dream. All men were lost in that place. Albert Brenman, Nesnavica Guard, 1889. Absolute himself would refuse to comment on the design and lived alone in self-imposed exile in a small house in Chicago. Albert died November 23, 1890. That same night, Nesnavica burned to the ground in a mysterious fire, killing every prisoner and staff member inside. Later analysts of documents relating to the prison would reveal a lack of a kitchen, among several other notable absent pieces of infrastructure. The site would be later removed from historical records and redeveloped. Nesnavica, presented by New Faribault Historical Society. Chat, okay, come on now, what is this? Andrus, no way this is for real. All right, let's see here. So, we know, and I'm just making some adjustments so I can read the chat. There we go. Let's move this down. Move that forward. Move that down. Move that forward. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. I'm still new to this, so. All right. All right, so underneath this, it looks like we've got a scrolling text here. Presented by New Faribault Historical Society, part of the New Faribault History Connect series, produced for the NFHS by Stuart Favreau. All right, so down here on the bottom, we have a chat box, it looks like. Right? Yeah, looks like we have a chat box, and it says, Arn Davis, no way this is for real. Beth, what? I found the tape in the Historical Society archives. Do you think they're lying or something? Arn, not lying. It's just some fiction. It's like Atlantis. Plato just made Atlantis up as a bit, and now people think it's like for real, for a real continent or what, lost continent or whatever. Beth, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of corroborating evidence that it was real and that this was what, 100 years ago. Beth, I think it's worth looking into. Arn, oh, but okay, let's not 90 too far on this tangent. I don't think this has anything to do with what's going on. Beth, even if these stories aren't embellished, there's something up there. No way there was such a house, a huge building that was just completely covered up like this. That's what I'm saying. Fiction with a capital F. Beth, ... Arnold, don't do the dots at me because you know I'm right. I'm logging off. Night. Don't let the evil, spooky ghost prison set you... 9. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like in that video we're talking about some prison, and that prison is like, I don't know, it gave me 13 Ghost vibes when they're talking about it. You know, it's kind of like there's no day, no night, no shadows, no nothing. It's like he built the prison and it took him into a dream world. But the thing is there's no kitchen. So how do we know, right? What do we know? All right, we got Heli Tech Video Share, Real Conspiracies Episode 4, uploaded by Arnold D. Enigma. Ah, that's his name. Downloading video. Real Conspiracies Episode 4, The Death of Leonard Lang by Arnold Enigma. 1 second, folks. I got somebody at my door. I know it's late, and that's why it's weird. Nope, it was just the dog. No, it was just the dog. All right. All right, Death of Leonard Lang. This will be interesting. The Federal Bureau of Metaphysical Intelligence was established in 1946. The stated mission of the FBMI was to protect American people from paranormal threats. The secondary mission was to learn how to wield those threats for our own benefit. Typical government. The Pentagram, FBMI headquarters, Richmond, Virginia. Oh, you notice what's in the middle there? Just so you guys don't know, that's a Tudor rose. Directors of the FBMI. William Reich, 1946 to 19... Well, hold on. What was that? We'll back that up just a bit here. To 1950. Jacob Kessel, 1950-1958. Martin Webb, 58 to 65. Flynn Fincher, 65 to 67. Samuel Mann, 1967 to 1972. Leonard Lang, 1972 to 1980. The FBMI has had to maintain an interest in the study of dreams. Oh, the FBMI had maintained an interest in the study of dreams since 1960s. I know, I vape a lot. 1975, the FBMI entered a contract with 5 labs, 4 researchers who were at the forefront of dream research. Soon after their contract was completed in 1980, the researchers formed let's go back here. Formed a corporation and continued their work. 5 laboratories. Somnium Micro Technologies. The FBMI did not respond officially, but sources within the Somnium stated that there was no further desire to work for the government. So this is giving you the vibe of a conspiracy theory show, right? Like, Unsolved Mysteries, or, in modern context, some of the YouTubes out there like Mr. Ball and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. What's up, Flayed? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Obviously, we'd rather they were working for us, but they wouldn't listen to reason. Leonard Lang, FBMI director, 1972 to 1980. Without a legal basis to stop Somnium from continuing their research independently, the FBMI surveilled and intimidated them consistently. Of course, that's what the government does, right? Somnium founder Dr. Robert Fowler stated in a memo to a colleague that the FBMI was trying to get their hands on their new dream imaging technology at any cost. So this is modern time. Well, 80s anyway. In November of 1980, a team of 3 individuals was apprehended by Somnium Research Campus security while attempting to photograph private documents and place wiretaps. The 3 were arrested and later found to be hired by the FBMI. Okay, interesting. So the government wants their technology. M. Lloyd, J. Powell, and S. Parker, Somnium burglars. After being arrested, all 3 burglars developed severe hallucinations and shared delusions over the following weeks. These delusions reportedly involved a 4th burglar on the team. Both Somnium and the FBMI denied the existence of the 4th burglar. I still have dreams about that lab of running through those corridors alone. Why did we have to go in there? Why did we have to leave that to open that door? Another reference to the door, right? Sam Parker, Somnium burglar, police interrogation transcript. So now we have the guy earlier from the FBMI who went through his dreams and he fell through that door and now he can't, and then he vanished. We have these guys talking about going through a door. This is getting pretty creepy here. God, hats off to the creator on this one. The burglar's mental conditions were never able to be tied back to Somnium. The whole incident received little media attention and was quickly covered up by both groups. In December of 1980, leaked meeting transcripts revealed that the entire board of directors of the FBMI had begun to complain of constant nightmares. Did we open a door into a dimension we weren't supposed to see? FBI Board of Directors. On December 21st, Dr. Robert Fowler was summoned by the FBMI director, Leonard Lang, to a private meeting at his Richmond home. Thanks for being here, Infinite and Flayed. House of Leonard Lang, Richmond, Virginia. No transcript of this meeting was made, but based on Lang's personal journal. Oh, let's back. Oh, I don't want to miss that. Personal journal. He asked Fowler if he was behind the nightmares and if they could be stopped. Fowler left without providing an answer. The next day, Leonard Lang was found dead in his attic. Okay. Robert Fowler denied attending the meeting. Typical conspiracy, right? Multiple witnesses confirmed Fowler's alibi. He had not left the Somnium Research Campus in New Faribault in weeks. Security footage showed no trace of any intruders entering the home. Investigators quickly ruled the case a suicide, despite leaked autopsy records indicating a total destruction of the spinal column. Wow. How do you commit suicide by blowing up your own spine? I guess the power of meditation, right? Lang was given a closed casket funeral. Or was he? Maybe he's not dead. Funeral of Leonard Lang, Washington, D.C. After the investigation into Lang's death concluded, the FBI backed down from scrutinizing Somnium Micro technologies. I would too if they're going to blow up your spine from a distance. FBI Director Anna Bolton sworn in January 1981. As Somnium's commercial product, the DreamViewer is set to be released. Don't want to mess this up. As Somnium's commercial product, the DreamViewer is set to be released later this year. This story is still developing. Stay tuned for this video share channel for future episodes. Spread the truth. Okay, so this is like one of those old 80s, 90s videos that would go around on VHS for everybody to see. And, like pass from your friend to your friend, and the backwater channels, the government conspiracies, and, the black cars and helicopters are coming for us.
Hey, there you go.
Right.
This is one of the great things you see out.
1982. All right, looks like in a mall or an office building. Academic conference on neurology and neurotech research. Okay. Looks well attended, or it's a shopping mall. Not sure which. Nope, it's definitely a convention. Talks. Up next, Robert Fowler, non-invasive practical dream imaging.
Significant activity is observed throughout neural structures during dreams. Visual imagery is generated through the same mechanisms that form images in waking perception. Our research has mapped these pathways through various techniques, including waking perception comparison, neural impulse backscatter mapping, and the Lopez-Wagner optical inventory. These breakthroughs are undoubtedly quite significant and form the backbone of our dream imaging technique, but this is barely scratching the surface of what we hope to achieve. Our currently available technology, EEG monitoring, magnetic resonance imaging, is too slow and imprecise to accurately measure the neural signals that we need to access. Our medical technology research team, Mrs. Ingram and her husband, are making tremendous strides in neural imaging that let us view with great accuracy and non-invasively not only cerebral blood flow, but neural voltage across many areas of the brain. This technology is behind the newest iteration of our scanning hardware. Merely viewing dreams is all well and good. What we're trying to achieve is real, actual understanding of where dreams come from. That is our next step. The unconscious leads through dreams to perception, which leads to the conscious. We plan to follow this river upstream, into dreams, into memories, into whatever mysteries await us there. Our studies into this field have been primarily concerned with dream synchronicity, by having several test subjects begin dreaming together and not just monitoring their brain waves, but amplifying waves that are found within multiple subjects and propagating them through the other subjects, we've been able to produce astonishing results.
I don't know, should I read those? Let's see. Subject A, a large dog stepped out of the forest and placed a knife at my feet. Subject B, the wolf had been following me, cornered me, and dropped a dagger from its jaws. Subject C, the black dog stopped and coughed up what looked like a ceremonial dagger. Subject D, the wolf creature opened its mouth and spat out a knife, which clattered on the floor.
Building off of these tests, we've shown that amplifying certain neural wave vectors allows for on-demand recreation of specific dreams. We aren't yet sure.
So, brainwave pattern amplification. This is a slide. Vector A48, Cathedral. 94, Dark City. 93, Hillside. 87, Coast. 03 ravine, 43 ice caves. There's those ice caves again, right? K95 reactor, 74 outpost, 34 forest, 32 mountain trail, 39 complex. Mine shafts is 94, vector 83, R83. Abandoned school, A90 hedge maze. Okay, there's the maze again, and the school. We talked about those earlier, right? The ice caves. U74 jungle, J82 desert camp.
Sure of the true potentials for this discovery, but every day we are taking our research further than
I'm trying to
ever
make
before.
this so if you're just listening along, you'll be able to hear it.
As we continue upstream, where this river will take us, we do not know. But the current we are pushing against is one that we humans have pushed against for our entire existence. I know some detractors of our work have said that this pursuit is misguided, and there are some things that man was not meant to know. But is it not in the nature of man to follow his dreams?
And Carol. All right. One second here, everybody. I have to go let the dog back in. I'll be right back. I am definitely looking forward to my new computer coming in on Friday, which will make this streaming a lot nicer. If you guys have any suggestions for the stream, please let me know. All right, here we go. We're getting back to it. All right, looks like radio towers. All right. Yeah, normal radio towers. This is what they do. Shasta Area Safely Communications Agency. Okay. Transcript and call October 27th, 1985, 11:43. Let me turn that down so I can't help it if the volume gets a little loud there for us. I think this is Carol again, right? Yep, Carol. So I wonder if this is the same Carol from earlier.
I'm at 143 Ridgewood Drive. I need police officers. My husband is trying to break into my house.
What's your name?
Carol Davis.
All right, Carol, I'm dispatching officers to you right now. If you could please stay on the line with me. Is there anyone else in the house with you?
No.
Does your husband have a weapon?
I don't know. He's been banging on the door with something. He usually doesn't bang on the door. Usually he just screams and calls my name.
Your husband is at the door often?
I've been seeing him more often. Usually I just have dreams about him, but now he's been coming around the house too.
Dreams?
Yes, since he passed, I sometimes have dreams about him.
Passed? As in passed away?
Yes, nearly 2 years ago.
Are you afraid of him coming back?
Yes.
Are you afraid of him getting in the house?
Hold on.
Hey.
Hey.
So, how's she doing? Do you need me to drive down there? I can take some time off work.
No, I think it'll be okay. She's doing fine. She was freaked out, but I got to talk to her, and she seemed okay last I got to see her. The hospital said that they're going to take her down to San Jose. They think her hallucinations are part of that WDH thing that's been going around.
Jeez, I mean, she's been talking about seeing Ray around ever since he died, and it's been, what, 2 years now? Isn't that not just, I don't know, dementia at that point?
The officer told me that they needed to quarantine her, and if she doesn't display any symptoms after 2 weeks, they'll release her and she can come back. And it's all, paid for, so it'll at least give her some time away so I can clean up the house and get the door replaced.
Yeah, okay, so what happened with the door exactly? Someone tried to break in through the front door, and a neighbor across the street heard the window break and called the cops?
Yeah, that's what they told me. And then she told the police that it was Ray trying to break in, and I had to tell the officer that he was dead, and then as soon as she started telling the police that she'd been seeing him and having dreams about him, they got real weird about everything and started talking about sending her to the quarantine center.
Look, I'm just gonna say it, I don't buy this whole quarantine thing. Have you ever heard of anyone coming out of one of those things? They're being real quiet about what goes on in there. If you think I believe for a second those smiling faces in those commercials.
Okay, what is it, Arnie? A government conspiracy again? Can you cool it for 5 minutes? Okay, our aunt is in need, and I'm the one helping her, okay? Listen, I don't want to guilt trip you or whatever, but I'm the one down here in California looking at
Okay, so I'm not allowed to live my own life now, is that what it is?
That's not
Don't give me this Mother Teresa BS.
Okay, look, I don't deny there's something off about it, okay? Apparently, when it happened, she had a camcorder, and the police confiscated it. When I asked them about it, they just straight up denied it to my face. I saw that she was holding it when I got there last night, and then I guess while I was talking to the cops, one of them took it, and then they just straight up lied to my face when I asked about it later.
Yeah, typical cops, huh?
I mean, yeah, but why would they lie about that? I mean, what's on that tape? She also said that she called 911, but they said there wasn't a call made from the house. The only call was from Frank across the street when he heard the screaming.
Look, I want to come down there. I can help you.
If you come down here, you promise me that you'll keep your head on straight, all right? If you want to help me figure this out, I can't have you going on about whatever crop circle, psychic driving conspiracy.
Okay, I'll be completely cool.
Thank you.
Completely cool that our aunt has been taken to a government black site after being attacked by a ghost.
Yeah, if you could just be cool about that, that would be awesome.
Very well.
Okay, well, if you want to come down, just let me know when you'll be here. I'll be at her house. It looks like she had a surveillance system set up, but the tapes for that are missing too.
Probably also the cops. God damn it.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll let you know
So
when I
this
figure
is
out.
the same Carol from...
Okay. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. DreamViewer, okay. Looks like that's the end of that. That looks like it, everybody. Holy crap, was that good. Looks like there's hopefully going to be more to coming on. So what I'm gathering, so I don't know about you all, but what I'm thinking this has something to do with they opened a door, through dreaming. Remember that guy was talking about that door, and things are starting to come in, and everybody uses one of these machines. Maybe we should we see our dreams? Should we see what we're supposed to forget? I guess that's the overall concept. But man, this is a gem in the rough. I would encourage everybody to go check out Somnium DreamViewer. And give the creator a like and a follow and a sub if you can. Leave a comment on their thing. Help them create more of this content by us showing support for them. So, and I guess tonight, midnight creepy stories with Ken, huh? Infinite Psychosis, thank you for being here. Flayed Experiment, thank you. Appreciate you very much. Hopefully we'll get a few more. If you guys like what content that I'm doing, please leave a like and a sub, and I want to say follow, right? You can hit me up on Twitter at Ken's Time. Also, I have a Discord. It will be in the description. Meet me over there. Follow it. And if you guys want to see more, please leave comments or suggestions in the comments, and let me know. And I guess tomorrow night we will be doing Arcadia TV. That should be pretty interesting. So until next time, everybody, have a nice night. Stay spooky, and look forward to see you tomorrow at midnight Pacific Coast time. Good night.